I never imagined I would be the one to express this on camera. But just 3 days ago, I received a call from a contact within NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory, a person I've known for 30 years. The panic, evident in their voice, revealed everything I needed to know, even before they started talking. They uttered 4 words. 3 Atlas has stopped. Before we dive deeper into this, I ask that you do something for me. Please comment with the name of your city below and let me know if you have observed anything strange in the night sky lately. NASA is discreetly monitoring reports worldwide and needs information on where these sightings are occurring. What I'm about to reveal could profoundly change your perspective on humanity's role in the universe. Now, let me explain what transpired. For those who may not be aware, 3 Atlas refers to an interstellar object, a visitor from beyond our solar system. First detected in December 2019 by the Atlas Survey System in Hawaii. Astronomers celebrated it as the second known interstellar object recorded after the enigmatic Oumuamua just 2 years earlier. We cataloged, measured, and tracked its velocity as it raced through our cosmic neighborhood at speeds exceeding 100,000 miles per hour. Then, just like Oumuamua before it, we watched it depart. Except it didn't leave. What I'm about to disclose has remained unreported to the public and contradicts every official explanation you'll find in astronomical databases. While the world was informed that 3 Atlas exited our solar system in early 2020, progressing into the void, it did not. Instead, at a distance slightly beyond Neptune's orbit, about 4.5 billion kilometers from the Sun, the object decelerated, not gradually, as if influenced by gravity, but instantly. In one moment, it was hurtling through space at relativistic speeds, and in the next, it was nearly stationary in the frigid dark of the outer solar system. And it has remained there ever since. For nearly 5 years, a select group of scientists, astrophysicists, cosmologists, and engineers from NASA, the European Space Agency, and even undisclosed military consultants have been monitoring this object in absolute silence. I was apprised of this situation 18 months ago after I submitted a theoretical paper concerning non-gravitational propulsion systems. They sought someone who could think outside the conventional physics framework, someone open to contemplating the impossible, because 3 Atlas is not a comet, nor an asteroid, nor a natural object at all. It's a probe. I understand how that might come across. Believe me, I do. My entire career has been dedicated to advocating for the search for extraterrestrial intelligence, probing the mathematical potential of alien civilizations, theorizing about warp drives and wormholes, and the technological signatures of Type 2 and Type 3 civilizations on the Kardashev scale. But this is different. This is not theory. This is not speculation debated in the pages of academic journals or whispered in conference halls. This is real. The evidence is compelling. First, consider its composition. Spectroscopic analysis has shown that 3 Atlas is encased in a shell of material that does not match any known mineral or molecular structure found in our solar system or in any meteorite we've ever examined. Its surface reflects light in a way that suggests micro-layering, resembling engineered plating. Then there's its geometry. High-resolution imaging taken by instruments I'm not authorized to name has revealed that beneath the ice and dust, the object exhibits edges, straight lines, and symmetry. Nature does not construct in straight lines. The most alarming discovery, the one that altered everything, occurred 7 months ago when the object began to transmit. Not radio waves, nor the signals sought by SETI. This was something far more complex, a modulated stream of quantum entangled particles radiating outward in every direction. Initially, the team speculated it might be some form of decay or malfunction, but the pattern was too orderly, too intentional. It repeated every 37 hours like a heartbeat. Then we decoded it. I can't reveal the entire message yet, but I can share this. It was not a greeting. It was not an introduction. It was a log, a record. The transmission contained a vast volume of data outlining star systems, planetary compositions, atmospheric readings. Some of the systems were recognizable, while others were entirely unknown. Buried within the data were coordinates, thousands of them. One set of coordinates pointed straight to Earth. But here's the detail that kept me awake. For weeks, the timestamp embedded in the transmission, based on our analysis of the quantum decay signatures, the log entry correlating to Earth was recorded approximately 12,000 years ago, indicating that whoever or whatever dispatched 3 Atlas into our solar system had already been here. They had studied us and left this probe behind, not as a messenger, but as an observer, a witness. Now, 3 days ago, something changed. The probe that had been transmitting its steady 37-hour pulse for months fell silent. No signals, no quantum emissions, nothing. Initially, the team feared it was an equipment malfunction, but every observatory confirmed the same. 3 Atlas had ceased broadcasting. Just 12 hours later, it moved not away from us, but toward us. It is now making its way inward through the Kuiper belt, accelerating at a pace that defies all known laws of orbital mechanics. There's no exhaust plume, no heat signature, no reaction mass. It is simply moving as if space itself is curving around it. At its current speed, it will cross the orbit of Saturn in 6 weeks. NASA has gone dark. The data is classified. The observatories monitoring it have been quietly reassigned. However, I am still in the loop. I'm sharing this with you because I believe you deserve to know. We all do. Because I don't believe 3 Atlas is coming to make contact. I think it's coming to deliver a judgment. Let me explain why. In its final transmission before going silent, the probe sent something new in. Influx of data unlike anything in the previous logs. It wasn't just a record, it was an analysis, a comparison. This data contrasted Earth's atmospheric composition, electromagnetic activity, and biosphere complexity across 2 time periods, 12,000 years ago and now. The differences are astonishing. 12 millennia ago, Earth was a wild garden. The atmosphere was pure. The electromagnetic spectrum was silent except for natural occurrences like lightning and solar radiation. Human civilization was sparse, small, and in harmony with the planet. We were hunter-gatherers, artists, dreamers beneath the stars. Today, Earth is a burning hive. Our atmosphere is suffocated with carbon dioxide, methane, and industrial pollutants. The electromagnetic spectrum is cluttered with radio, microwave, and satellite signals inundating space like a dissonant chorus. Our oceans are acidifying, our forests are ablaze, and our ice caps are collapsing. We have developed the ability for self-destruction through nuclear weapons, biological warfare, and artificial intelligence imminent to surpass human control. The probe recorded all of it. According to the analysis embedded in that last transmission, Earth has surpassed what the data denotes as a critical threshold. We don't know what that precisely means, but the term appeared 17 times in the message. Critical threshold, critical threshold, critical threshold. Some of my colleagues believe it's a warning that 3 Atlas is returning to evaluate whether humanity is still deserving of existence or if we have become a threat. Not just to ourselves, but to the cosmic order. Others think it's an invitation, that we have finally reached a technological status that qualifies us for contact with a galactic community, a civilization of intelligences far older and wiser than us. However, I suspect something darker. I think 3 Atlas is part of a containment protocol. Consider this. If advanced civilizations exist, and statistically, they almost certainly do, then why haven't we heard from any of them? Why does the universe maintain such silence? This is known as the Fermi paradox, one of the greatest enigmas of cosmology. But what if the silence is intentional? What if there are regulations out there, laws that determine which civilizations are permitted to expand beyond their home planets and which must be contained? Imagine it as a cosmic quarantine, a firewall. Intelligent species are monitored. If they achieve harmony with their planet, master their destructive tendencies, and display wisdom, they are welcomed. But if they become parasitic, violent, reckless, or threaten to spread their chaos beyond their world, they are isolated, cut off, or worse. 3 Atlas may be the enforcer of that quarantine. If Earth has crossed the threshold, if we're deemed too dangerous, too damaged, too far gone, then the probe's return might not signify a friendly visit, but an intervention. I don't express this to instill fear. I say it because we must confront the truth of who we are. For all our brilliance, our art, our science, our capacity for love, we are also a species in conflict with itself and the planet that sustains us. We have constructed weapons capable of annihilating all life on Earth in a single afternoon. We've engineered machines that might one day replace us. We have poisoned the air, water, and soil, and something out there has been observing. What comes next? I don't know. NASA doesn't know. No one knows. But I can assure you this, the governments of the world are preparing, not publicly, of course. Behind closed doors, there are contingency plans, scenarios, and protocols. Some involve diplomacy, others involve defense, while some might even require evacuation. In the coming weeks, you might observe strange activities, military movements, unusual satellite launches, observatories shutting down without explanation. If you witness something in the sky that seems out of place, document it and share it, because the era of secrecy is coming to an end, whether the authorities like it or not. 3 Atlas is no longer a secret that can be contained. Now, I'd like to take a moment to reflect on what this implies, not just scientifically, but philosophically. If this probe genuinely represents an intelligence greater than our own, then we are faced with a mirror, a reflection of who we are and what we've done. And that reflection is unflattering. For so long, we envisioned that first contact would be a monumental occasion, where we would greet our cosmic neighbors as equals, exchanging knowledge, culture, and hope. But what if the reality of first contact is entirely different? What if it is a reckoning, a moment when we are compelled to answer for how we've treated this delicate blue planet and each other? I think about Earth's indigenous peoples, cultures that lived in balance with nature for millennia. Recognizing that we are not separate from the Earth, but an integral part of it, they understood something we've forgotten, that intelligence without wisdom leads to destruction. Perhaps that is the true test, not whether we can build rockets or split atoms, but whether we can rise above our worst tendencies, whether we can mature. If 3 Atlas truly is here to judge us, then the question it is posing is clear. Are you ready? Are we prepared to be more than conquerors, more than consumers, more than children playing with fire? Are we ready to become stewards, guardians, members of a cosmic community that values life above profit and harmony above strength? I don't know the answer. I wish I did, but I do know that the countdown has begun. 3. Atlas is approaching, and when it arrives, we will determine if humanity's story concludes in the silence of the stars, or if it is merely beginning. I have dedicated my life to understanding the universe, exploring the mysteries of space and time, black holes and quantum fields, parallel dimensions, and the genesis of the cosmos itself. Yet, nothing in my education could have prepared me for this, because this is not merely a scientific event. It is a spiritual, existential experience. We are being visited, not by gods, but by something perhaps even more profound, the universe itself, reflecting upon us, judging our worth, deciding our fate, and the only question that holds significance now is, what will it perceive when it gazes into our eyes? Follow this channel as we continue to unravel the universe's final warnings. In the weeks to come, I will share more information that I have been instructed to keep quiet, things that demand to be voiced. Because if this is truly the conclusion of one chapter and the inception of another, we must confront it together, with open eyes and courageous hearts. So, I once again ask you to comment with your city name below. Share what you've witnessed. Share what you sense. Because something is shifting, not just in the skies above, but within each of us. A knowing, a trembling, a realization that everything we once thought was certain may not be. And perhaps, just perhaps, this realization is what we needed. The universe does not owe us answers, but it has given us an opportunity to awaken, to transform, to evolve before the threshold closes forever. What do you believe 3 Atlas will discover when it nears us? A species worth preserving, or a cautionary tale whispered through the cosmos?